Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Our today's question on linked list is rotate a linked list. The question states that given a singly linked list of size n, the task is to rotate the linked list counterclockwise or anticlockwise by k nodes where k is a given positive integer smaller than or equal to the length of the linked list. Let's have a look at the examples. In example 1, the size of the linked list is 8 and the elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and the value of k is given as 4. That is, we need to rotate the elements 1, 2, 3, 4 to the end of the linked list. So the output will be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. In case of example 2, the size of the linked list is 5 and the elements are 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. The value of k is 3. Therefore, we need to rotate the elements 2, 4, 7 to the end of the linked list. Therefore, the output will be 8, 9, 2, 4, 7. So now let's have a look at the approach to solve this particular problem. Let's consider the same example as given in the question where the size of the linked list is 5 and the elements are 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. The value of k is given as 3. The right side of the screen shows the algorithm where we first declare few node variables, namely current and tail, and point them to the head node. We also declare another variable called count and initialize it to 1. So we begin our algorithm with the while loop where we check for the condition whether if tail of next is not equal to null. And if this condition is true, then we update the value of tail as tail of next and increment the value of count. So the variable count is used to calculate the number of nodes present in the linked list. So we keep on this process until we reach the condition where tail of next is equal to null. So finally we have reached the condition where tail of next is equal to null. Therefore, we exit the while loop and check whether if k is greater than count. This condition is false. Again, we check whether if k is equal to 0. This condition is also false. So we move further and we run a for loop from I is equal to 1 to k. So initially the value of I is 1 and at each iteration we update the value of current as current of next. Again, we increment I, update the value of current as current of next. Again, we increment I. Now the value of I is not less than k. Therefore, we exit the for loop and update the pointer of the tail as tail of next is equal to head. As well as we update a head pointer or we update the value of head as current of next. So a new head will be now the node consisting of integer 8. And then we update the pointer of current node as current of next is equal to null. And finally we return head. So a new linked list will look somewhat like 8, 9, 2, 4 and 7. So now let's have a look at our actual code. The driver code is already given and we just need to complete the function rotate whose return type is node and the arguments are the head node and the variable k. So as we have seen in the explanation part, we have created two node variables, namely current and tail, and pointed them to head. As well as we have created another integer variable called count and initialized it to 1. So this is used to count the number of nodes present in the linked list. Then we have a while loop where we check whether if tail of next is not equal to null, and if so we update the value of tail as tail of next as well as we increment count. So tail is used to point to the node which is the last node of the linked list. Then we check whether if k is greater than count, and if so we update the value of k as k mod count, which will update the value of k to a new value which is less than count. Then we check whether if k is equal to 0. If so, then we return the original linked list, that is we return the head pointer. Then we have a for loop from I is equal to 1 to k, that is we shift a current pointer to a node which is from k distance from the beginning of the linked list. That is for I is equal to 1 to k, we update current as current of next. And finally, we make some changes in the pointers of tail and current. That is, we update the value of tail of next as head. So now the tail pointer will point to head and we make a new head as current of next. And we finally point current of next as null. So the last pointer will in a newly linked list will be current. And finally we return the head pointer. So we can compile a code now. The code is compiled, we can submit it. and it got submitted successfully. So if you found the video helpful, then do hit that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more such upcoming videos on must-do coding questions for interview preparations. Thank you.